Hello, friends, and welcome back, and welcome new to day 28 of 30 sessions of yoga linked together, building on the previous class, peak pose. Today, we are going into shoulder stand, plow pose, or somewhere close to that. We'll take it to what we are feeling comfortable with, and we are moving into a couple of more forward bends, accessible for all with perhaps a block or two. I'm sitting on a block, perhaps you would like to as well. We will start with our 3 Ujjayi breaths that we are doing in this series to center and to still our mind and to bring our awareness to the inside and close to our body. So let's take our hands onto the knees. Pull the ears slightly back, chin down, softening the outer layers, and air out all the way towards the bottom of the belly button. And then we'll start inhaling 3 to 5 counts. Up towards the collarbones, and then exhale 3 to 5 counts, keeping the length in the spine. And holding for a moment, and then inhaling 3 to 5 counts, 2 more times. And exhale, grow taller. And inhale. And exhale. And slowly coming back to normal breathing and keeping the nice calmness at the front of the spine throughout the whole practice as we start to articulate our spine with each and every pose, and making our way into forward bend and into our Sarvangasana plow pose for today. For now, let's meet me in child's pose, please. We'll bring our big toes together, our knees apart, sinking the ribs down, the chest down onto the quads, pulling the belly button in and finding some more space for the back body. And come on down into your child's pose, reaching the arms forward, extending from hips through shoulders, through elbows, through wrists, and through fingers. And gently make your way back up onto tabletop. Adjust your knees, come down onto the belly, and inhale to a nice low cobra. Long spine, shoulders back, ears back, and exhale, coming back down. And push back, child's pose, like a nice big wave. And we'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, tabletop, belly, adjust your legs, untuck your toes. Inhale, long spine, shoulders back. Exhale, cobra, and slowly bring yourself back down and push back, child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. And we'll do 1 more time. Tabletop, adjust knees, come to your belly, untuck toes, shoulder blades back and away from the ears. Cobra, nice big inhale, and exhale, coming back down and push back to child's pose. We'll stay here. Push the palms, belly button in. Come with your arms over towards the left side and get a nice stretch in towards the right lower back, waist, ear towards bicep. And gently make your way back to the center. Second side, arms towards the right side, and leaning down with your left ear on your left bicep, stretching into the left side of the waist, lower back, opening up into the whole lateral body from hip to shoulder. And gently make your way back to the center, tabletop. Tuck the toes, articulate the spine, big wide cat arch. And inhale, long spine. And exhale, hands, knees down, and arch the spine. Inhale, long spine. And one more, exhale, tailbone down, expansive spine. Come to neutral spine. Upper arm bones into the shoulders, pull the belly button, tuck the toes, down dog from here. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Heels pedaling towards the floor. Inhale and exhale, spreading the fingers, lift the upper arm bones. One more breath here, pulling the muscles in strongly and up and activating the whole body. From here, come up onto toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, take your step over to your hands, please. Inhale, long spine, second toe forward. You can broaden your feet a little bit, widen the feet, slightly bend into the knees, and come to Ragdoll with hands around the elbows and side to side, or just simply letting the upper body be heavy, sacrum higher than the lower back, top of the head towards the mat. Checking in with the whole back body from heels, bottom of feet, heels, calves, back of knees, hamstrings. Another breath here. And then gently take your hands to your hips, elbows to sky, root your feet, and come to standing. And release the hands to the side. Let's bring our feet together, big toes together, hands to heart. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, palms together. Exhale, hinge and fold, Uttanasana, forward fold. Coil in, inhale, long spine. Exhale, step to plank pose. Shoulders and wrists are stacked. And from here, lower all the way down. And inhale to Cobra, untuck your toes. Exhale, coming back down, tabletop, and downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring our feet together. Come up onto toes. Bend the knees. Raise the sacrum. Take your right leg up to the horizon. And take your right knee to your chest, please. And sweeping it back out. Take your right knee to the nose. And bringing it back out. And right knee to third eye. Big wide arch. And sweeping it back out. Right foot between the hands. Left knee to mat. Inhale, arms forward, upper arm bones in, arms to sky, and come on forward into Anjaneyasana. Hands can be shoulder width apart, or you can take your palms together and lift up and back. Hips forward, hips and shoulders are stacked. Waking up the front side. Exhale, release. Hands straddling the front foot. Step back, down dog. Come forward to plank pose. Lower all the way down. And inhale to Cobra. Untuck the toes. Exhale. Come back down to belly. Tabletop. And downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bringing feet together. Coming back to our slack line, to our center. Come up on toes. Bend the knees. Left leg to horizon. Knee to chest. Arch the belly and sweeping back out. Knee to nose. Exhale and inhale, extending back out. Knee to third eye and inhale, sweeping back out. Step the foot between the hands, right knee down. Anjaneyasana, sweeping the arms to the front, to the horizon. Pull the upper arm bones in, bicep to ears. Come forward. In your outer hips, we pull the left heel towards the left sit bone. Arms can come slightly forward, palms together, and then from there we lift even taller from hips to shoulders to wrists. And inhale and exhale. Another breath here. Hips and shoulders are stacked, facing forward. Exhale, release. Hands on each side. And step back, plank pose. Lower all the way down. Inhale, Cobra, untuck your toes. Exhale, taking it back down. And tabletop. And down dog, please. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift your upper arm bones, claw the fingertips. Maybe come up on your knees and bend the knees. Come up on your toes and bend the knees. And then from there, perhaps there is more power into the front of the spine to wake up into the back of the legs. Clear and clean the lines all the way down to the heels and bottom of the feet. From here, come up on toes, bend your knees, right leg up to the horizon. Step your foot between the hands and come into high crescent lunge. Arms up to the sky, bicep towards ears, sinking down, front knee over the front ankle. And again, maybe arms comes forward, palms together, and we'll hug the midline even a little bit more. Lifting nice and tall. And exhale, release, hands straddling the front foot. Step back, down dog. Take a pause, come up on your toes, bend your knees, left leg up to the horizon. Step your foot between the hands. High crescent lunge, arms straight up. Hips, shoulders, elbows, wrists. Pull your left hip back, right hip forward, maybe palms together, and lifting up. And pulling ears back, chin down, squaring the front knee over the front ankle. One more breath here. And exhale, release, hands straddling the front foot. Step it back, downward facing dog. One more plank pose and lower all the way down. Inhale to Cobra, inner shoulder to outer shoulder. Exhale, bring it back down, push back, child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Sinking the seat down towards the heels. Spreading the fingers, lifting upper arm bones, broadening the back body, articulate the vertebrae, and slowly coming back up to tabletop and to downward facing dog, please. From down dog, come up onto toes, bend the knees, stay right here, and we'll do 3 cat-cows into the whole spine with knees bent, with sacrum high up into the sky. And inhale and exhale. One more, untying knots front and back of our spine, and slowly coming back to your downward facing dog. Gaze between the hands, step one foot between your hands, and we'll come and we'll meet each other. And from here, inhale, long spine, hands aligned with the heels, heel of the hands aligned with the heel of our feet. And inhale, come up on fingertips, bend into your knees, and then exhale, hinge and fold top of the head towards the mat, or maybe we'll take a block and put underneath, or perhaps we are simply elongating our whole spine by hugging the front side and coming into something that finds good comfort and stretching into the back body by hugging the front side. Prasarita Padottanasana A. We'll stay here for another breath, hugging the inner edges of the feet towards the midline. And slowly from there, extending the arms and coming to our down dog facing to the front. Exhale, pushing back, downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, take your step or your hop over to the hands. Inhale, long spine, feet together. Exhale, fold. And inhale, hands to hips, elbows to sky, and come up to standing and release the hands to the side. Hands to heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. And exhale, hinge and fold. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, long spine. Step to downward facing dog, please. Adho Mukha Svanasana. To step the right foot between the hands and coming down nice and low for a low lunge. Stretching the left quadricep, hip flexor, and then from there we're going to extend and shoot the right heel down and toes up. And again, coming forward, inhaling, extending through the top of the head. Exhale, heel down, toes up. And one more, checking in the back side of the legs with a little dip into Pachimottanasana. And exhale, release, take it back down and switch sides. Right foot back, left leg between the hands, nice and low, long back leg, full stretch through the hip flexor, quadricep, and one more breath, long spine out through the top of the head, tip of the tailbone. Exhale, left heel down, toes up, hips facing forward, and then we'll come forward, extend out through the top of the head, and exhale, heel down, toes up, dipping into Pachimottanasana. One more lunge, and one more straight legs, pyramid version, and exhale, coming back down, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Excellent. Step your feet to each side of your hands, please. So the second toe is more forward than turned out, of course, depending on how it feels for our knees, but hip widths apart, maybe slightly out of hip widths apart. Second toe forward. You might come onto your back and pull your knees to chest. You might come and sit on a block, or you might come down to Malasana. There are certainly ways to roll your mat, put a folded blanket under your heels, make it comfortable for your forward fold Malasana yogi squat. Hands to heart. And we'll check in with our side and opening up a little bit more pathways from the lateral side straight into the spine. Left hand down, right hand to the right knee, and sweeping maybe the right arm up to the sky. Inhaling and exhaling here, shoulders away from ears, and then we'll take it back down and switch second side. Right arm angles out, left hand to the knee, and slowly from there, left arm up to the sky, and slowly release all the way back down. And then from here, we'll come to forward fold, heels straight back, second toe straight forward. Take your peace fingers around your big toes. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold, top of the head towards the mat. There's a slight bend in the knees so that our ankles and our hips are stacked above and below each other. One more breath here, and then we'll come straightening our arms and take the left hand underneath the left foot, right hand underneath the right foot, and we get to massage into the heel of the hand. We get to inhale and then exhale, hinge and fold as we spread the fingers, as we pull shoulders away from ears, and stretch a little bit more deeply by folding forward, bending the knees, pressing down onto the palms, expanding the back body, contracting the front side, and binding parts together. And slowly release hands. Step back, downward facing dog, please. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press the palms, lift the upper arm bones, and then come down to tabletop, please. And come over onto forearms, palms together, elbows and shoulders are stacked above and below each other. Belly button pulls in, expanding the whole back body. And tuck toes, lift up, dolphin pose or Ardha Adho Mukha Svanasana, half down dog. Let's come down on those forearms and give ourselves a couple of shoulder flosses right here and dig into upper middle back area, create more space. And one more breath. And then from here, come back and expand the back body. Make your knees down onto the mat and hands tabletop, and we'll come back to downward facing dog. We'll walk our way forward to the hands or hop. Take your favorite pick. Bend your knees, find your hands around your sacrum, shoulders lifting, elbows to the back, long spine, and exhale, hinge and fold, top of the head towards the mat. Hands can stay on the sacrum or hands can come up and over towards the sky. And the heel of the hands can certainly be apart. If it's available, maybe put the heel of the hands together and it'll be a different feeling into our collarbones, shoulder area. Inhaling and exhaling. Moving about into the shoulders. Loosening up into upper body. One more breath here. And then slowly release, hands to sacrum and hands to the floor. Bend your knees and come to a seat. And from here, we're going to roll like a ball. We're going to do a little rolling onto our spine. How about 5 times? Hands underneath the knees. Keep your legs together if it's available. And if you wanted to tighten it up a little bit, you'll take your hands below the knees in front. Let's see if we can roll through the whole spine and especially that lower back. Here we go, shoulders away from ears. We're going to roll our way into Navasana. We'll take another 4 rolls here, slow and nice and controlled. It's just simply finding pathways in towards the whole front side of the body, binding upper body and lower body together. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. Exhale, rolling down and back up. And then from here, we're sitting onto our tip of the sacrum, coccyx area. You can stay right here. You can actually take your feet down too. Some of you might enjoy taking your feet down and having your arms forward. Perfect right here. Maybe one leg comes up, maybe it's bent. Take your pick. Maybe the other leg comes up, feet together, and then here we are into Navasana boat pose. And we'll stay here and enjoy binding front side together, extending all parts, pushing energy through, clearing pathways, and doing that yoking part of binding body parts towards our center. And hands by knees, release the legs, and then we'll come all the way down onto our back, please. And we make sure we're comfortable onto our back. Bring the knees into the chest for upward facing child's pose for one moment. Sacrum down, lower back, nice and long. And then hands underneath the knees. And we roll our way back up to take Pachimottanasana. Extend the legs forward. Take your inner thighs wide back and apart. Arms to sky. Bring the rib cage in, lengthen a little bit more. Exhale, hinge and fold. Certainly bring in a strap or hands around the shins anywhere. Long spine. Exhale, fold, elbows to the side. Shoulders away from ears. Hands side of the legs, feet, big toes, any version that floats your forward fold. Pull the heels down, pull energy in the back of the legs. Knees are slightly bent. One more breath here. And slowly release. Extend arms and come back to your seat. We will find a block, please, and take it underneath our sacrum. Take it on the low part to start with and extend the right leg and the left leg. Like the block is down towards half sacrum and tip of tailbone. Arms over the head. Open up the front side before we go more into diving into folding ourselves even maybe a little bit more into the front side with our plow and shoulder stand. One more breath here. And slowly release hands back down to the side, right leg in, left leg in. Now, some of you might stay here and take your legs up to the sky and enjoy this for the next couple of poses. Some of you might come with me and take maybe scoot forward a little bit so your body stays onto the mat for security and traction. Arms next to the hips, legs to sky. Either you are here, maybe you put a block underneath the sacrum, or you can press your hands and we can roll our way up and over into plow pose. You can bring your shoulder blades underneath you, halasana. Now this is where we can take our hands around the mat. We can take our hands and bind them and walk the triceps, maybe even a little bit more underneath us. We have the back of the head on the mat, the cervical spine, the neck is off of the mat, and we're getting a nice big super stretch in for our neck, shoulder blades, lower back area, and we can stay right here. We keep our gaze soft over towards the nose, maybe third eye. Hands by lower back, right leg, left leg up to the sky, and we make our way up into our Sarvangasana, plow pose, shoulder stand, inhaling and exhaling, feet together, reversing the flow of the body, long neck, shoulder blades supporting us, upper arms supporting us. The energy is going up and away, and up and away, and up and away. Neck is free and clear, head stays still. We stay another breath and exhale, bringing our legs back down, one or both at the same time. Hands to the side, rolling down shoulder blade by shoulder blade, marking your hands out, your arms out, so that your triceps are nice and free and clear. And then we take vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. If you are on a block with your legs up to the sky, then this is a good time right about here to take the block away. And then we will meet by putting feet down onto the mat, hands underneath our glutes and thumbs touching each other. Fingers are nice and wide. Hug your underarms more underneath you, and we'll make our way into fish pose by pulling ourselves forward, up, and then tipping our head towards the mat. And inhale and exhale. And we'll stay right here. There is not any necessarily big weight on the head, just opening the neck, massaging thyroid, neck, throat, breath, sound. And we inhale and exhale. One more breath right here. And then we claw the fingertips underneath us and lift up. And then bring the head in, neck, chin in towards the neck. Release the head back down. Bend your knees and find yourself onto the mat with your arms side to side. Make a good room for windshield wipers. Arms to the side, right knee down and left knee down. And again, right and left. And we come back up to the center, hip widths apart with our knees and ankles, arms inside the legs, happy baby pose, hands outside the feet, sacrum down, femurs are rotating, plugging in, opening up a little bit more towards the hips. Now we have the sacrum down, but the lower back is lifted. The chin is tucked in and the feet are up towards the sky and our shoulder blades are holding us. And we're getting a nice reset for our neck, for our spine. And we stay here for another moment. And then from here, legs together, right leg high up onto the left, arms to the side, and tip over to the left side for a supine twist. We might press the head and hike left shoulder blade out so that we have right and left onto the mat. One more breath here. And undoing the legs, coming over onto your back. And second side, left leg high up onto the right. Press your head and then tip yourself over towards your right side. You're on the right hip. You press your head down, hike your right shoulder blade out, and the nose comes over to the left side. The shoulder blades are supporting you. One more breath here. And undo legs. Slowly make your way back onto your back. Knees to chest. Hug your chin in. Roll your way up, please. Come to tabletop. And we'll reset the whole spine after our shoulder stand by coming to tabletop and by coming to cat-cow. Arch the spine to the sky. And hugging back in. And exhale, cat. And inhale, cow. And one more time to make sure that we have a nice free, clear pathway from tailbone to the base of the neck. And neutral spine, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take the nose up towards the belly button and let our neck elongate after having pressure on it for our plow and shoulder stand. One more breath, and then we'll walk our feet forward to the hands. Inhale, long spine, and exhale, dangling pose. Top of the head towards the mat, and this is where we are closing up our practice before we meet for a comfortable seat onto our block. And from here, release the hands and find yourself facing forward and taking a comfortable seat. And maybe you have wrapped yourself in a blanket or put a comfortable sweater back on for our 3 breaths. Ujjayi breaths, our ocean breath, and our few moments of seated, quiet in meditation or simply centering and being ready for the rest of our day. So from here, pull your ears back. Inhale, 3 to 5 counts. Exhale, 3 to 5 counts. Inhale, 3 to 5 counts. Exhale, 3 to 5 counts. Inhale, 3 to 5 counts. Exhale. And sitting for a few moments in the nice energy we just created by moving our body, clearing pathways, opening spaces, loosening things up, and having a harmonious feeling for all parts of our body. We'll sit in that space for a few moments. Noticing how the layers are getting softer around us and how the inner body, the inside, the muscles are getting more buoyant. Maybe we're sitting more uplifted. And certainly sitting as long as you'd like. And also, please take a Savasana, laying flat on your back, letting the body relax. And I look forward to seeing you into our next video. These 30 yoga practices are layered with 30 of Pilates fusion practices to help us with each and every class, whether it's before or it's after, or maybe you pick in one or the other. And I look forward to seeing you in the next session, which will be for yoga. We will go into headstand. And then after that, the next section after that, we will go into like a more of a yin practice to wrap up our 30 practices of these yoga sessions together. I look forward to seeing you. Namaste.